This is Radar from the Radar Table coming at you with another edition of MLB Observation Hotstove Edition Week 11 of the end of the 2023 season, going to this year's 2024 season. Charlie Culberson seems like he just loves the Atlanta Braves. They keep cutting him or designating for assignment or outrighting him, and he accepts it and then comes back all the time. So he is like, you know what, I'm going to sign a minor league deal. They'll probably use me as a utility player. There was at one point where he was on the roster, didn't even use him once until he got at a bat against the White Sox. I remember watching that. He said he's going to try pitching. Okay, good luck with that. But it just seems like Atlanta's just going to keep giving him, contracts no matter how much they pay him. Mets DFA Diego Castillo, not the one that pitched for the Rays, but this other guy. Hobie Harris is going to the Twins on minor deal. Andre Jackson, the former Pirates and Dodgers pitcher, he's going to Japan. Travis Blankenhorn is re-signing with the Nationals, the super utility second baseman outfielder. Again, for a team like the Nationals, they're probably going to be a last-place team. There's a chance he's going to play it this year. Resident DFA Daniel Duarte, the reliever, but then Texas Rangers picked him off waivers. Brandon Davis and Chris Oakey is going to the Dodgers minor league deal. Richie Martin, the former Orioles shortstop, is going to the Angels on a minor league deal. And again, the Angels are never healthy, so I could see Richie Martin getting some at-bats. Dan Puente is added to Cleveland staff, unspecified role. Nivaldo Rodriguez is going to China. Joe Barlow signed the minor deal with the White Sox. Again, organizational depth. Really not going to do that much for the White Sox. Carlos Perez re-signed with the A's on the minor league deal. That's not the White Sox Carlos Perez, but that's the A's catcher. Same name, brothers. Crazy, right? Joey Krebo signed a minor deal with the Mariners. Jose Urena signed with Texas, and that guy hasn't been a good starting pitcher for a while. Signed up and close with the White Sox. Again, organizational depth. Yolmer Sanchez, former Sox utility player, and Austin Allen, the pitcher, are going to the Mets. If the Mets have a bad season, I can see both of them getting at-bats. Because again, if Danny Mendick got at-bats for the Mets last year, then another Sox utility player like Yolmer can. Brian Servin has gone to the Jays, which now means he's a third-string catcher on another team because you got Danny Jansen and Alejandro Kirk. Ty Buttery's going to mind you with the Mariners. I can see him pitching in the bullpen. Yankees got Oscar Gonzalez, that slugging corner outfielder DH from the Cleveland Guardians. But guess what? They DFA'd him for assignment, all the moves they made. So, I wonder who's going to pick this guy up. Raul Ibanez has been hired as a baseball operations advisor for the Dodgers. I thought he was already working for the Dodgers, but hey, what do I know? Great all-star player, one of the greatest players in Mariners history. Michael Plasmander is now the assistant pitching coach, and Grant Anders is a major league development coach on the new Orioles staff. Sacramento is listing as a possibility for the A's to play there if they're not going to play in Oakland and they can't go to Vegas, because again, Sacramento is in California. It's not in the territory of San Francisco, and they have a minor league team there, so they have a ballpark. It's not that big, but again, who's going to A's games, even when they had a massive football stadium? Dusty Baker, after retiring from the Astros, can't get away from baseball. The Giants have hired him to work in their front office, so I wonder what that's going to be. Sean Doolittle's been hired as a pitching strategist for the Nationals because he hasn't been healthy the last 3 to 4 seasons for the Nationals, and he won a World Series with them. That was literally the other team he played for was that in Oakland, so you might as well, the Nationals, continue to pay this guy because they love this guy and have him come back as a pitching strategist to help them out. Astros lose Kendall Graveman for the season to a shoulder injury, so the White Sox traded him, and now he's had shoulder surgery, so they're going to be down without one key reliever. Cooper Hummel went to the Mets in this offseason, and now the Giants picked him up. I don't get it. Between Joey Bart and Sable and all these other catchers that the Giants have, and Tom Murphy, who they just signed to a multi-year deal as a backup, I think they have 4 or 5 catchers now. And they have so many outfielders that, they traded Mitch Haniger away after one season of having him. So I don't know where he's going to get a bat with a team that has so many outfielders and catchers. Just saying. Jose Bautista is now the owner of the Las Vegas Lights, a football club in the USL Soccer League, so congratulations to him. Amazon is announcing they're investing into Diamond Sports, and with all these, baseball teams with their channels and them not being able to, broadcast them, and the Major League Baseball has to broadcast them, and they're not sure what's going on, so it's good that Amazon is investing in this already company so that they can help these stations still broadcast. Austin Voth is going to the Mariners. The former Orioles and Nationals starting pitcher and reliever will definitely be a guy who can eat innings as a rotation or bullpen. International signing Yaro Rodriguez, formerly of Cuba, signed a 4-year, $32 million deal with the Blue Jays. that can help the Blue Jays out because they were hoping to get Ohtani, but hey, they get him. It's good for their rotation. Anderson Espinosa is going to Japan. Daniel Megden and Kirk McCarthy is going to China, and Jose Di Paula is staying in China. So again, we talk about Japan, Korea, now we got China. Jordan Luplos on a minor deal with the Atlanta Braves, and I feel like the backup outfielder will be very good for this team because it's just like the on the margins, like a guy back up here or there. That's a good pickup. The Reds have signed Tyler Gilbert. Dodgers have also signed Steven Gonzalez and Jesse Hahn, the former starting pitcher with the Royals, A's, and Padres. I thought he was done with baseball, but that's interesting. Organizational depth. Yankees signed Josh Van Meter, the super utility man, to a minor league deal. Again, probably won't see him getting at bats unless there's injuries. Sandy Leon's got a minor deal with the Royals. Again, Salvador Perez is starting catcher. And they got Melendez playing the outfield. But hey, good organizational depth to have a veteran like Sandy Leon in spring training. Yankees signed Jose Rojas to minor league deal. Again, like Van Meter. I'm only going to see this guy playing if there are a lot of injuries. Devin Sweeter was was picked up by Detroit. And they DFA'd Tyler Nevins. I wonder who's going to pick up this guy because he's got potential. He can hit. Ryan Burr, former Sox reliever, signed a minor deal with the Phillies, and I could definitely see him pitching on a bullpen for the Phillies because bullpen's been an issue for them for like 5, 6, 7 years. Kevin Ibach is now going to be the assistant GM in Tampa Bay. The White Sox announced that the South Flute could potentially be a new home for them. Where am I right now? I'm in Wrigleyville, part of Lakeview. I'm right down the street from Wrigley, the Cubs. I'm a huge White Sox fan. That's always known. But what I'm getting at is, like, if they were going to be in the South Loop, I lived there for 2 years. I could literally walk down the street to the game. I wouldn't have to worry about the CTA ever. I could just walk home when the game was over. Now, I don't live there anymore. It does not help me out whatsoever, but I don't even know where they're going to logistically do it. Because Soldier Field is in the South Loop because it's like you could, from where I used to live between Harrison and Roosevelt, you could walk down those streets to get yourself to the Soldier Field and the Field Museum. Like, come on. The A's were given approval from both Major League Baseball and the Players Association to receive revenue sharing money this year. Even if the agreement to construct the ballpark was not in place by Monday in the CBA, they're still going to get the ability to revenue sharing. So it's good for them. It's good for everyone, I'm guessing. Giants announced that their core four relievers, Jeremy Afell, Sanio Casilla, Javi Lopez, and Sergio Romo, who were on some of those World Series teams, are entering their Hall of Fame, the Wall of Fame. Congratulations to them. Hunter Dozier signed with the Angels. I like that move. We all know Anthony Rendon never, ever stays healthy, right? They don't have David Fletcher anymore. You know, they're Jared Walsh is not on the active roster, and they got that Shawnell, the rookie first baseman from last year, and then Brandon Drury second base, but you know, they got a rookie that played shortstop for them last year. I'm forgetting his name. The point is, I can see Dozier getting a lot of at-bats because the Angels are never healthy at first base, third base. And, of course, the DH spot is wide open now with Ohtani gone. And the Royals just got rid of him because, again, the Royals have so many young infielders. There was no room for him, so it makes sense. Blake Snell, who started a 12 and under travel league team out of Seattle called Zilla Nation, apparently got them these interesting jerseys, merch, and jewelry. Interesting. Matt Bowman signed a minor deal with the Twins. James Nail is going to the KBO. Japanese Baseball Hall of Fame is announcing that Hiroki Kuroda, the former Yankees and Dodgers pitcher, is getting in. Congratulations to him. Salt Lake City is another potential spot for the A's if they can't play in Sacramento. That'd be cool to see. Yankees picked up Dave Castillo off waivers from the Mets, but then DFA Jeter Downs. So where's Jeter Downs going to go? Matt Carpenter is back in St. Louis. They signed him to a one-year deal. And again, the Cardinals have way too many infielders, and they're set at first base and third base and second base. But again, get some at-bats at DH. You never know. And the Astros made a huge move. As I mentioned, with Kendall Graveman out for the year, and they got a few of their relievers on the free agent list. Josh Hader signing a 5-year deal. You're like, that's pretty good for one of the 5 best closers in baseball in the last 5, 6, 7 years. But it's $95 million. That's a lot. No offense. Josh Hader had some slumping times with the Padres when he went there, but I don't understand that. That's all I'm saying. And I did not write down where this pitcher signed. Silly me. Jacob Wagbasek is signed a deal with the Rays. And there was all these international players who were signed. So the Padres got a shortstop named Leo Viduris. The Rangers got an outfielder named Paulino Santana. The Braves got a shortstop named Jose Perdomo. Cubs got a shortstop Fernando Cruz. Reds got Adolfo Sanchez in the outfield. The Mets got Giovanni Rodriguez, a catcher, and they also signed Vladimir Guerrero's other son. Darwell Joe's shortstop going to Seattle. Dainaber de los Santos, the shortstop, is going to the Twins. And Adriel Rodney's outfielder going to Diamondbacks. White Sox got third baseman Eduardo Herrera. Brewers got shortstop Jorge Quintana. Guardians got outfielder Roberto Arias. Dodgers got shortstop Emil Morales. Yankees got outfielder Francisco Florio. Royals got a shortstop Yano Ricardo. So do the Rockies get a shortstop and Ashley Anahar. Rays got outfielder Leonardo Pena. Phillies got outfielder Halvin Arias. Nationals got Victor Gerardo, the outfielder. Marlins got outfielder Luis Cova. Brewers picked up Jesus Made a shortstop. Nationals got third baseman Angel Feliz. D-backs got outfielder Belfie Rivera. Bernal Franco, the right-handed pitcher, is going to the Cardinals. Franklin Morales, catcher, is going to Blue Jays. Steven Martinez going to the Orioles. Curly Martha, shortstop, going to Rangers. Emilio Sanchez, shortstop, Orioles. Zenzi Rivas, shortstop, Met. Angel Guzman, shortstop, Blue Jays. Vladimir Arsenio, Red Sox outfielder. Andres Arias, outfielder, Blue Jays. Oscar Pujol, right-handed pitcher, Rockies. Henry Sanchez, catcher, Giants. Josalo Lugo, shortstop, Angels. Braylon Rosen, outfielder, Pirates. Eduardo Beltre, outfielder, Twins. Edward Latina is the going to the outfield for the Mets. Shortstop, Nabel Morenos, the Reds. Edgar Montero, third base, A's. Johnny Level, infielder, Giants. Nestor Miranda, third base, Tiger. Yofran Castillo, Rangers, shortstop. Jose Ramos, outfielder, A's. Leandro Ramos, shortstop, Mariners. And Adibil Feliz, shortstop, Pirates. So those were that if you want to check out more of all what's going on there. But again, thanks for listening to another edition of MLB Observation Hot Stove Week 11, ending of the 2023 season, going into this year's 2024 season. I'm Radar. See you guys next time.